What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today I've got another unboxing for you. Today I'm going to be unboxing Avatar: The Last Airbender, the complete series on Blu-ray. So this is the very first time that Avatar has come out on Blu-ray. So we've actually gotten the release The Legend of Korra, which is the follow-up series to this, on Blu-ray at least a year plus before this came out. So this one's been a long time coming, given that this series has been out a lot longer. It's been available on DVD for a few years now. The DVDs aren't great. Notably, Season 1 has a lot of artifacting and really bad transfer quality to it. Seasons 2 and 3 of the DVD set are a little bit better, but Season 1 was just terrible. But I've heard that that's all been fixed in this release, and everything's been upscaled to HD, which is awesome. So I'm really looking forward to watching these in HD without the crappiness from some of the episodes on DVD. So let's go ahead and take a look at this release real quick. So it does come with this slipcover, and at the end of this video I'll also show you what it looks like beside the Legend of Korra Blu-ray set, so you can see kind of how they look together. But just looking at the slipcover of this one is embossed, so you can see it's kind of got this dark blue theme to the slipcover, and all the symbols are embossed as well, as you can see kind of when I run the light over it there, as well as Aang himself. And there is a sticker on here that says first time on Blu-ray, so they're very excited about that. But I don't particularly need that sticker, so let's see. Yep, it's one of those kind of easy peel stickers that just comes right off. So here we go. Very cool looking. Here is the side. And because mine got a little bit squished, I guess, during shipping, because the Blu-ray case kind of tilts inwards, so this can pretty easily kind of get pushed in, so I think that's probably what happened, but that's okay. So there's the side, 9-disc set, as you can see right there. Here's the other side, identical. And then the top and the bottom are just open. That's where the discs slip in, and then here's the back. It does have a little window for the UPC code right there. And then they basically ported over all of the extras from the existing DVD set. I don't think there's anything new on here. If there is, I'm not sure. But I think what they've done is basically just ported over every single extra from the DVD set. This is in 1080p. The audio is English 2.0 DTS HD Master Audio, and it also has French 2.0 Dolby Digital and Spanish 2.0 Dolby Digital, if you speak French or Spanish. Then you have all of your fine print down below. So yeah, that's basically it for the slipcover. So let's go ahead and take this out. So one thing that I immediately like about this is that the artwork for the slipcover and the disc are different. I hate when they just look identical, because then at that point, why even have a slipcover? If it just looks exactly like the art and the case looks, why do you need a slipcover? So I appreciate that these are actually two different pieces of art here, and that the disc is kind of more Aang in his normal form. And then this is kind of like activated Aang over here on the slipcover. So I like that they kind of correspond as well. Like Aang is in the same place on both, which is pretty neat. So yeah, I think that's really cool. I like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Blu-ray case. So as you can see there, pretty cool artwork. I think this is probably new artwork for this release. This is shrink wrap, so let me go ahead and just take the shrink wrap off real quick. Let's see if it'll come up. This is a pretty big Blu-ray case here. I guess it has 9 discs in it, so it has to be somewhat large. Alright, let's see if we can tone down the lighting a little bit so you can see some of the detail in the cases better. There we go. So yeah, so this is a 9-disc case. Mine has a little bit of a crack right there, just because it's such a large case that it's probably going to be prone to some cracking and whatnot occasionally in shipping. So just something to be aware of. It's just because it's such a fat case. So here's the front artwork. Here's the side. Got the orange Nickelodeon logo there at the top. And then here's the back. So all the info on the back is basically the same as the slipcover. As you can see, it's just two different pieces of artwork. And this spine is also pretty much the same, just different artwork as well. So has all the same info on it. All right, let's go ahead and open this thing up. So no inserts. This is kind of standard for Nickelodeon releases in that it's just kind of a regular disc with a blue printed label with all the logos and text kind of die cut out of it. I feel like that's kind of a standard Nickelodeon thing. So book 1, disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. Book 2 is disc 4, disc 5, disc 6. Book 3, disc 7, disc 8, and disc 9. Not sure which disc has all the extra features. They might be spread out across them. They might all be on one disc. I don't think they say on the labels, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm sure you'll find them as you start watching them. But yeah, there's no inserts. There is a place for an insert, but there's nothing there. There's no artwork on the inside or anything like that. And FYI, this disc 9 is actually on the case itself. So this back disc is actually on the inner part of the case. But all my spindles, even though there was a small crack at the top here, all my spindles and everything are fine, and none of my discs are flying around, which is good. So yeah, that's basically it. And like I said, the other thing I wanted to show you is I wanted to real quick give you a look at this release beside the Legend of Korra complete series, which I also have on Blu-ray. This one came out 1 to 2 years ago, so this one has been out for a little while at this point. It did take a while for this one to come out too, so I think Nickelodeon is just kind of slow porting these series over to Blu-ray. But with the slipcovers, so, and again, one of the cool things is that they're kind of in their empowered forms on both of these, which is pretty cool. The Legend of Korra artwork on the slipcover is not embossed, while the Avatar slipcover is embossed, so that's one difference. And also, the Legend of Korra one doesn't have the Blu-ray stripe on top, whereas the Avatar one does, although they are identically sized. Whoops. That's one important difference, as you just saw there, is that the Legend of Korra one, the slipcover comes out from the side, whereas the Avatar one comes out from the top. So when you're holding two of these at once, you have to remember, like I just forgot, that they actually will fall out at different sides. So you have to hold all sides of them. So yeah, they both do have the Nickelodeon logo at the top of the spine, but they're slightly different sizes. And this one has a traditional orange background, where this one is kind of more integrated into the artwork. And then again, because of the way that the slipcovers work, the openings are in different spots, and there's kind of the back, so you can see that as well. This one actually doesn't have a sleeve for the UPC code to face out, which is kind of interesting. Instead, it has it printed on the bottom there. And then to look at the actual cases, just FYI, so you can kind of see them beside each other, because I imagine a lot of people will own both of these releases. So this is kind of what they look like together. They're both in, I guess, identical. They look identical Blu-ray cases. They're, I think, exactly the same thickness and all that. So very similar in that regard. Now with the slipcover off, that's where they look uniform, more or less. I kind of wish they had made these two Nickelodeon logos like the same size and the same font size and made the orange box be the same width. That way they would match up a little bit better. The Nickelodeon on the Avatar series is slightly smaller than on Legend of Korra, so when they're sitting side by side, they don't really line up. But it does look pretty nice still, so I'm not going to take that away from them completely. And the backs are fairly similar as well. So in the slipcover, they do look a bit different. Out of the slipcover, they look more similar than not. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you that, since I imagine a lot of people will probably have both of those sitting on their shelf beside each other like me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my unboxing for Avatar: The Last Airbender, the complete series on Blu-ray. So if you guys like this unboxing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. That would be awesome. And if you like these kinds of unboxings, if you like anime, if you like sci-fi, fantasy, if you like collectibles, Funko Pops, Star Trek, Star Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, anything like that, go ahead and click subscribe down below, and also be sure to hit that notification bell down below so that way you won't miss any of my future content. So thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.